Hi folks, I'm Matt Doyle, MLSsoccer.com's Armchair Analyst, and this is Between the Lines. You ever notice how some forwards have a knack for getting wide open finishes in front of the net? How they're all alone and you're thinking, what happened to their defender? Today we're going to take a look at what happened to their defender. These guys aren't the biggest, strongest, or fastest forwards in the league, but they have a knack for taking advantage of those little moments when a defender turns his back, loses sight of them, and lets him go in unimpeded on goal. It's a young defender's disease, and to that end, we'll start with one of the youngest starting central defenders in the league, Portland's Andrew Jean-Baptiste. Jean-Baptiste has been very, very good in 1-versus-1 situations this year, but he has been guilty of ball watching. Here on this play, which produces a great Donovan Ricketts save on a Marco Di Vaio header, there are two things Jean-Baptiste didn't read. First, he and right back Ryan Miller didn't step up with the rest of the back line. You could see Mikhail Sylvestre stepping up hard right here, trying to catch Di Vaio offside. If Jean-Baptiste and Miller go with him, the shot never even counts. Second is that Jean-Baptiste becomes fixated on the ball, staring directly at it and losing sight of Di Vaio. Miller could and should have helped him out by communicating here, but both of them are caught ball watching. Di Vaio, ever the savvy veteran, takes advantage of it, slips between them, and gets himself a wide open header that he should have buried. On this play, a week later, Jean-Baptiste arguably does better, staying with Eddie Johnson through the first 2 or 3 fakes. But once Steve Zakuani, who's thundering up the left-hand side, gets within 20 yards of goal, Jean-Baptiste once again becomes fixated on the ball. EJ's final run throws Jean-Baptiste entirely, and there he is for the uncontested finish on an inch-perfect cross. The same weekend, halfway across the country, another young defender committed 2 cardinal sins. Adam John's patient, clever through ball here forces the Columbus Crew defense to contract. It's a natural reaction for any defense that's scrambling. But Josh Williams, the right back, is late to realize the rest of his teammates are stepping up, trying to trap Sam Garza offside. It's the same mistake Miller and Jean-Baptiste made against Di Vaio in the Portland-Montreal game. Williams then compounds the error by failing to trap Chris Wondolowski at the back post, which is the #1 entry on any San Jose scouting report, and who he's just run past, so he has to know he's there. Luckily for him, Sam Garza lets him off the hook. Of course, Wondo lets Garza know about it. That should have been the go-ahead goal for San Jose, and usually when you turn your head on Wondo, it ends up like this. YP Lee is not a young, inexperienced defender. He knows what he's doing out there. He knows not to ball watch. He knows to track his man at the back post. But here he is, turning his head for just a split second, giving Wondo enough time to lose him at the back post. And by the time Lee turns back, he has a perfect view of one of Wondo's 27 goals from 2012. So while it's a young defender's disease, it's not just youngsters who suffer from it. Turn your head for a split second, and you could be picking the ball out of your own net. That'll do it for this episode of Between the Lines, but we'll be back soon with another breakdown. Don't forget to comment below and to tweet us with topics that you'd like to see us cover.